Hey Market Stalkers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Deanna, this is Rimmer Bear. I'm a professional futures trader, and today I want to talk to you about building profits safely, and I also want to talk to you about budgeting your losses, aka handling your expenses. Make sure you watch this video until the end because we are running a little giveaway. But first, let's cue that intro. Okay, budgeting. Regardless of whether you're doing an online prop firm challenge or whether you're building your own futures trading account, if you're not paying attention to your expenses, aka your losses, you're always going to struggle to get ahead with your profit curve. I know that there's lots of people out there who say, oh, don't trade your P&L, don't trade your P&L. And by all means, you're not supposed to be watching just your profit and loss and freaking out. So you should be focusing on setups and generally on price action and your strategy. However, ignoring your P&L completely, that is a recipe for disaster. Of course, you need to be aware of where you are on the day. Are you up? Are you down? How many trades have you done? But when it comes to budgeting, let's say that you start the day. If you see a tail just randomly, that's just River roaming around. Don't eat my microphone. Personally, I don't like to refer to the lost trades as your losses. I like to call them expenses because we're running our day trading business as a real business. So therefore, you're going to have profits, you're going to have expenses, you're going to have cost of sales, you're going to have a whole bunch of other things, right? So budgeting, very important, obviously. Let's say that you start your day and you lose the first trade. And then you go on a tilt and you lose another and another and another and another. That is not trading. That's just you letting your animal side, the primal side of your brain, do your trading for you. Because at that point, you're not really managing risk. You're not budgeting. You're not taking care of your expenses and your profits. In many cases, people are not even aware of how many trades they've lost at that point. So really, if that's what's happening to you on a daily basis, you're no better than those people in Vegas on the slots, you know, the lost cases, who just sat there for like 12 hours a day, just hitting the button, smoke it away. So don't kid yourself that you're a trader. If that's what you're doing, you need to learn to stop. Just stop. And I know this school of thought that if your day is going well, just keep going. Well, I'm against that. Why? Because the only traders who can really do that are those of us who have traded with consistent profitability for many years. Now, when I say consistent profitability, let me clarify something real quick. Profitability and consistent profitability are two entirely different skill sets. A profitable trader might have an overall profitable curve, but a lot of the days where you're either flat or you're in the red. And then, you know, over an extended period of time, even that kind of haphazard trading, you kind of sort of end up profitable in the end. Now, you've all seen a couple of videos of mine here on YouTube where I showed you my stats from some of the prop challenges that I've done to get funded. And you see that I have like 90 to 100% of profitable trading days. Not 100% of profitable trades, but 100% of winning days. So for the duration of the challenges, I almost never have a losing day. How? Well, I have a circumstantial awareness of the price events and the levels that are happening in front of me. So when a trade doesn't go my way, I don't sit there getting angry that it didn't work. I know exactly why it didn't work. Before I even put on a trade, I know the probabilities of that trade. And I also know which of my trades are high probability, medium probability, and very low probability. And if you're not there yet, this is where the daily budget has to come in. This is also known as the daily loss limit. Assign yourself an acceptable amount to lose per day. And by the way, those of you on prop trading challenges, this number should be nowhere near the daily loss limit or the trailing drawdown that they give you. I typically do larger challenges, so anywhere from 150K up to 300K. And with those kind of challenges, they give you a maximum drawdown of about $4,500 up to $7,500. So usually I aim to never lose more than $600 on the day. If I don't manage to get myself into a trade and I lose $600, I'm done. I stop trading. It doesn't matter how great the next setup looks. I've reached my budget for that day, and that is it. Now, if you're trading your own account and you've got limited funds that you cannot really scale up to increase your buying power, you are planning to scale up with your profits, terrible idea. This number of the daily allowed expense really needs to be even lower than those of you on the prop challenges. And why? Well, because in a challenge, if you royally fuck it up in one day, you can always pay for a reset. To reset the account balance and to try again, right? But in your own account, there's no reset. And this is where the stakes get higher along with your survival instinct kickoff thresholds. So this is where you need to introduce some rules on when to stop when your day isn't going well. And that will save your P&L in the long run. Control losses. I always say that trading well is kind of like dieting. One day of excellent controlled trading or eating clean, it's not going to make too much difference on your profits or on your weight. But stick to the good trading habits day in, day out, and then over many days, weeks, and months, you will start to see the profits. Eager beavers who kind of turn up for Monday opening bell and already smash 5 trades before the first hour of the session is even done, they're not the ones who do well in this game. But one very easy way to ensure that you're not giving back the profits or the cash that you've made on the day is to stop trading when you lose 50% of your profits made for the day. So what does that look like? Well, let's say that you did one trade and it worked, but you do another one and that one fails. Assuming you have a positive risk-reward ratio, like a minimum of 2-to-1, so you make twice the amount that you risk. But now if you lose the second trade, this should leave you with at least half the amount of profits. And that is your day done, because you don't have enough budget left on the day to keep trading without trading yourself completely out of your profits. Now, once you develop a deeper awareness of events happening on the day by learning all the lovely professional market mechanics that I teach in the Pro Development Program, then you can maybe look to increase your trading frequency. But this process is going to take you like 2 to 3 years. And that's only after you learn how to properly read and apply the strategies that I teach. That's all I have for you. But as promised at the beginning of this video, we are running a little giveaway for a Ducky keyboard. Now, I came across these keyboards by accident, mainly because I was very annoyed with the kind of clickety-click noises of the Razer Huntsman that I previously had. It's driving me insane. And I was kind of trying out different keyboards, and I was so impressed by Ducky keyboards that we decided to do this giveaway. To enter the giveaway, you need to do a couple of things. So the first thing is to put a comment down below saying quack quack. And the second thing you need to do is to go and watch my free webinar on my methodology. You're going to find the link down below. Finally, before I sign off, I want to remind you that Elite Trader Funding are still having a sale. They are having a 40% off on all accounts. All the information, as usual, is in the description box, so click on show more and you will find all the codes and links and all of that other good stuff. Goodbye.